Do you have someone around you who seems to be the envy of others? Indulging in food and drinks without ever worrying about their weight? Why do they get to enjoy great food and maintain a great figure? Why do we still gain weight even when we eat so cautiously? Welcome to Paptips. Today we will explore this perplexing topic. Why do some people never seem to gain weight, no matter what they eat? Reason 1. Genetic factors. First, let's delve deep into the role of genetics in weight management. Different individuals respond differently to the same food and caloric intake. Modern somatotype theory classifies human bodies based on structure and mass into 3 types: ectomorphic, mesomorphic, and endomorphic. Ectomorphs are typically characterized by a slim, long body, less muscle, and low fat content. They usually struggle to gain weight or muscle. Mesomorphs are known for their developed muscles, low body fat, and proportionate body lines. They tend to gain muscle easily and appear athletic. Endomorphs are generally fuller, with higher fat content and a slower metabolism, making them prone to fat storage. Endomorphs' genetics make them more likely to accumulate fat. Even small snacks might turn into fat reserves. Mesomorphs tend to accumulate muscle. The calories they consume make them look more robust. Ectomorphs seem to have a unique way of processing energy, neither easily storing fat nor gaining muscle. They are often envied for not gaining weight regardless of their diet. Additionally, basal metabolic rate is also influenced by genetics. Some people have a high basal metabolic rate, burning calories quickly even at rest, while others with a lower rate convert the same calories into fat more easily. Does this mean these never gain weight individuals are just blessed by fate? No, certain external factors also play a critical role. Reason 2. Lifestyle habits. Lifestyle habits are another crucial factor in determining our weight. The BBC conducted an experiment with 10 individuals who typically don't gain weight. For 4 weeks, they were asked to eat as much as possible, averaging 5,000 calories a day, while limiting their physical activity to no more than 5,000 steps per day. The experiment closely monitored each person's weight, basal metabolism, and body fat percentage. Despite their previously non-gain physique, under these extreme conditions, their weight still increased. It seems that even naturally slim physiques cannot completely resist the impact of long-term poor dietary habits. However, this doesn't mean that lifestyle habits can change genetic influence. Further inspection by the show crew found that among the 10 participants, 9 gained mostly fat, while 1 Asian participant gained mostly muscle. Remember the body type classification we just mentioned? Even among those who don't easily gain weight, the effects of gaining weight differ. Additionally, a month after the experiment, all the participants returned to their original weight. The BBC experiment tells us acquired lifestyle habits can influence a person's physique, but to maintain it, the habits must be kept up. People who don't easily gain weight can increase their weight by changing habits, and those who easily gain weight can reduce it by altering their lifestyle. Reason 3. Stress and psychological factors. Apart from physiological factors, psychology and stress are key. Sometimes we eat not only because of hunger, but more due to stress and emotions. This is why we are more prone to overeating when under stress. Additionally, stress affects the hormonal levels in the body, particularly the secretion of cortisol, a stress hormone. Elevated cortisol levels impact metabolism, leading to decreased metabolic rates and weight gain. Reason 4. Diseases affecting metabolism. Some diseases also impact our metabolism, leading to obesity. Conditions like hypothyroidism, Cushing's syndrome, and insulin resistance can all cause weight gain. Hypothyroidism lowers the metabolic rate, reducing calorie burn. Cushing's syndrome increases weight due to elevated cortisol levels. Insulin resistance causes blood sugar to be stored as fat instead of being used for energy. Therefore, regular health checks to identify these conditions are crucial for weight management. So how can you enjoy delicious food while maintaining your figure? Paptips gives you 7 tips. Tip number 1, balance your diet. Paying attention to the proportion of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, ensuring an intake of balanced nutrition. Reduce intake of high sugar, high fat foods, increase the proportion of vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. Portion control is also important to avoid overeating. Tip number 2, increase exercise. Combine aerobic exercises, such as brisk walking, swimming, cycling, and strength training, like weightlifting, using resistance bands to promote fat burning and muscle growth, increasing your basal metabolic rate. Tip number 3, adequate sleep. Ensuring sufficient sleep is important for weight control, as lack of sleep affects hormonal balance, increasing appetite. Tip number 4, stress management. Adopt effective stress management strategies, such as meditation, yoga, deep breathing exercises, etc., to reduce overeating caused by stress. Tip number 5, regular health checkups. Monitor your health status through medical checkups, especially checking for chronic conditions that might affect your weight, like thyroid dysfunction, insulin resistance, etc. Tip number 6, establish healthy habits. Develop healthy lifestyle habits such as eating at regular times, reducing sedentary behavior, drinking plenty of water. Tip number 7, professional guidance. If you find it difficult to devise an effective weight loss plan on your own, seek help from a nutritionist or doctor. The most important thing is, weight control is a long-term process that requires patience and continuous effort. Setting realistic goals and gradually adjusting your lifestyle is key to achieving a healthy weight. Remember, everyone's body is unique. So next time when you see someone who doesn't gain weight no matter what they eat, don't be envious or jealous. Look for the reasons behind it. Even those with a prone-to-gain physique can find ways to manage their weight. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe Paptips. We are delighted to provide useful suggestions for you. And our slogan is, little tips, big differences. Thank you, and see you next time.